Hello, this is Richard Raasch, the Nebraska State Chair for the Optimist International Junior Golf Tournament. The Optimist International Junior Golf Tournament is one of the premier junior golf tournaments in the world. It starts off with over 5,000 youth ages 10 to 18 in 50 qualifying tournaments in 22 countries in the U.S. and Canada. It culminates in the Optimist International Junior Golf Tournament, which this year was held at the National PGA Spa and Resort in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, home of the Honda Classic. Current PG pros that have won or scored very high in the Optimist include some familiar names like Lexi Thompson, Beth Bauer, Jonathan Bird, Jason Day, Bill Haas, Brittany Linscomb, Jeff Overton, and Jennifer Rosales. Tiger Woods won it 3 times in his youth. The Nebraska qualifier this year was held at the Par 72 Quail Run Golf Course in Columbus, Nebraska. I recently had the opportunity to interview 2 of the young people who won in their particular division and then went on to play at the Optimist in Florida. The first is Megan Whitaker from Elkhorn. She's a 17-year-old girl who competed in the 15 to 18-year-old category. The next is Tommy Kelly from Omaha. He's an 11-year-old boy who competed in the 10 to 11-year-old category. Megan needed an 85 or better to qualify in her age category. She shot a 72 or an even par. Tommy needed a 96 or better. He shot a 91. So let's pick up the interview as we move forward. So first of all, Tommy, could you tell us a little bit about who you are, what your age is, where you go to school?
Okay, I'm Tommy Kelly and I'm 11 years old. I go to Christ the King School.
Okay.
What grade?
I'm going into 5th grade.
5th grade. Okay. And when did you get started playing golf, Tommy?
I played my first tournament when I was 6 years old.
Wow.
Really?
Did
you say?
Oh yeah.
So.
Plays in Happy Hollow, right?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Well, that's a great course.
And
I know.
okay, and Megan, tell us a little bit about yourself. Kind of the same stuff.
So I'm 17. I just graduated at Elkhorn South High School, and then I'll be a freshman on the golf team at University of Nebraska in the fall.
Okay, great.
Great.
So you're going to be competing with Nebraska then?
Yeah.
Great, great. I might mention that the Teal girls qualified several years ago, and they're on the Nebraska golf team. And one of the things that, when I looked at their bios, that they list is the fact that they did win in the Optimist golf tournament and scored very well at the international.
So were your parents golfers?
Now, could each one of you tell us a little bit about your experience down at the international competition in Florida, the National PGA Spa and Resort, which is the home of the Honda Classic, so you were playing on courses that the pros actually play on the main competition. Tommy, could you start off and give us your perspective on how you liked it and that sort of thing?
Okay, it was really fun. my favorite part was probably meeting kids from all over the world. Yeah, there's some really nice kids from, you know, South America, Asia, all over.
Now, what did you think about the course? Was it pretty difficult?
Oh yeah, it's a really hard course. I mean, it's long. There's a lot of water. The greens are tough. It's yeah.
So, okay.
How'd you golf that day? Did you golf several days or?
Yeah, it's a 3-day tournament.
Okay.
Yeah,
What was your scores?
I went 89 the first day, and then 93 the second day, and then 89 again the third day.
Very good.
Good.
Very good.
And did you play the same course, or were you,
Yes, I played the same course all 3 days.
okay, and what was the name of the course?
PGA National with Fazio.
The Fazio, okay. Okay, Megan, can you give us kind of an overview of what your feelings about the tournament were and so forth?
Yeah, it was a super fun tournament. I also met girls. I played with more girls from like Thailand and Mexico and some of those countries, and they were all super nice and super good. But ours was a 4-day tournament. We played 3 days and then they made a cut, and we either played in the tournament the next day or you just got to play another course for fun. And then there were 150 girls and they cut it to 50, I think, 45 in ties. So the courses were super tough. We played 2 different courses. You played 1 round on one of the courses and then 2 rounds on the other course. Then if you made the cut, you played a harder course the last day. But there was a lot of girls from all over the world. I think there's like 28 countries or something. So it was super fun.
Did you make the cut?
I did, yes.
Great.
Very good.
How'd you score?
I shot 76, 77, 80.
Oh, that's great.
No alligators on the courses though?
There were, I think we saw 7 alligators.
Did you come out?
So you don't go after your ball if you hit it in the lake?
No, you just leave it.
Send your caddy after him.
Did you have caddies or?
No, you have to
Yeah, carry your own,
carry your own bag, you
and you walk the course?
know. But they're pretty flat courses, so it's not
Or
too
they-
bad.
With those kind of scores, you probably placed pretty high, didn't you?
I think I got 26th or something.
26. That's
Very competitive.
Well, these are, you know, some of the best young golfers in the world, so I mean, it's really a challenging experience for them. What would you say is the most memorable thing that you've had at the tournament?
I just think the first night they do like this opening night and have a big ceremony for everyone, and they bring in all the flags of all the countries. And so you get to meet all the kids. They put all the contestants together, and you get to meet all of them, and then see all the countries and all the different girls that are here.
Good. Tell us a little bit about your most memorable experience at the tournament.
Probably going out to the putting green at night and just seeing all the kids there. You know, just putting and, you know, we talk to each other. Yeah, it was very fun.
Good, good.
Do either one of you have a favorite in today's PGA tournament, starting today?
Or LPGA? Great player.
I like Lexi Thompson. She's my favorite
I
girl.
like her too.
And
Boy,
then
she really.
Adam Scott and Justin Thomas.
What about you, Tommy? You have a favorite?
Yeah, I like Jordan Spieth and Justin Thomas.
Those good.
Guy came out of nowhere a couple of years ago.
What about Ricky Fowler? That's my golf.
My brother likes Ricky.
That also.
What was the attitude of the kids from other countries? I mean, were they pretty happy to be there at the tournament? Nobody was forced to go or anything like that?
I don't think so. I think they were all pretty happy to be there. I know most of them came by themselves, at least for the girls I played with, and then you just room with another girl in the same age group together in a hotel. But like I came with my whole family, so think it was hard for a couple of them.
Mhm.
They said they missed their parents and stuff at home, so they'd been gone for a week. But
What did they think about the alligators?
they were not a fan. They did not like seeing them.
By the way, the tournament is not an inexpensive event
No.
for young people who do go. The registration fee is $730, which includes the 4 days of golf and several nights lodging and so forth. Of course, and then not the expense of transportation and so forth. In the case of the older age categories, we did provide the registration expense, for example, for Megan. And then we offered to pick up a little bit of Tommy's, and his dad said, no, let some of the other kids that are interested in going do that. And so, Tom, we thank you for that, and so we were able to.
Why don't each of you tell us some of the lessons you've learned from golf about life in general? What do you get from golf that's helpful in life?
I'd say probably the biggest one I've learned is integrity, because I made the mistake, not in Florida, but last summer, of like hitting the wrong golf ball. And then I got to the putting green and realized that wasn't my golf ball. And I called myself out on it. And so I ended up getting a 2-stroke penalty, and I didn't end up winning the tournament. But it taught me that you just always have to be honest and not, because I easily could have just stuck with that ball and played it, and no one really probably would have found out. But you have to speak up when you make a mistake.
Pretty important, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. It'd be good. Well, I appreciate your coming to share this experience with us. And Tommy, we look forward to your participation in the future. And Megan, good luck at the university.
Yeah.
I think that's...
Could I say one thing?
Sure.
Thank you for restoring our faith in you. You answered the question, handled everything wonderfully, and you never used a cell phone once.
I'm back again to summarize the interview that you just witnessed. As you can see, it's a great opportunity for young people, and the young people have taken advantage of it. They're outstanding young people, not just good golfers. They've enhanced their character traits such as integrity, golf etiquette, sportsmanship. They've developed poise and strength through competition. They've met other junior golfers from around the state, the country, and the world. They've played in some of the best golf courses. Furthermore, local Optimist clubs frequently will help these young golfers through sponsorships, perhaps, or support in many ways. In any event, if you're a young person looking forward to next year, you might consider signing up for the tournament. I think that you'll enjoy your participation in the tournament. It's not scheduled in Nebraska yet, but it will be held in early June, and we'll keep you posted on dates and times and so forth. The Optimist itself will be moved to the Raasch Country Club in Miami. That, as you probably know, has been the home of a PGA tournament for 55 straight years. It recently had a $250 million renovation. It's on the bucket list of many golfers throughout the world. It'll be held during the month of July and should be a great opportunity for young people who would like to participate and qualify. Now, if you're a Optimist Club, if you're a business, or if you're someone who likes to help young golfers, plan now to support the program. You might sponsor some golfers, you might sponsor a hole, or just help in any way that you can. It'll be greatly appreciated. I'm looking forward to next year, and I expect it to be even better than this past year. Thank you for your time.